Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. A Choir Boys Camp Knife rendition. This one's very special. Let me give you a sneak peek. Just give you a quick look. That's dark. Is it too dark to do it back here? It may be. Let me move. No, we can do it like this. Here's the deal, guys. These are, what we're going to call them is the Choir Boys Camp Knife CCK and the CCK SF. I'm going to put a link in the description to the maker's website. It's Jed Hornbeak, one of my favorite all-time makers, hands down. Qualities that are spot on. We're going to talk a bit about it, how it come about, what I want to do. I'm going to show you the knives as we go through our causes, and then we'll talk a little bit. This ain't going to be a long one. So let's go through it. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. We know that. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. I back the blue is something that I personally do. My son's a cop, but even before he was, I did. It doesn't get a lot of good reception, and it's just something that I believe in. You can say back the blue till it happens to you all you want. It's happened to me more than it's going to happen to you. I'm okay. I have my reasons. And I don't shove it down anybody's throat. It is part of the channel, but it's, whatever. That being said, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. None of those three have anything to do with the other. Really, you can tie a couple in, but they're important to me for my reasons. Now, on to the knives. This is the CCK Choir Boys Camp Knife. Now, we're going to do Choir Boys Outdoors Camp Knife, but you know the deal there. The acronym being COCK, while funny and quite awesome, maybe not the best selling point. Here's the deal. I'm going to move outside the screen where we got better light. Let's go out there and we'll get a good look at them, check them out, and try to get out of here. Hold on. That eye's floating bad, ain't it? What if I did this? I need one of them eye patches, Just saying. All right, we should have some better lighting. Sorry about that. Here's the deal, guys. Plain and simple. I film everything off my camera, and I'm sure you can hear it in some of the videos with the 9,000 people a day message me. My goal is when I get to 100K to upgrade the equipment. It's something that I've set for myself. I believe in goals. Other people don't have to. I do. One of them things. Anyway, we've got a Kydex sheath with a leather frog, and you see Hornbeak's emblem, his logo there. Now listen to me. Everything you see about this knife was done by Jed, okay? From the grinds on down. The fit, the finish on this thing is sick. And let me be clear. I bought this. I spent my money on it. Glad to do it. Glad to support an American maker. And I'm super excited about it. Now, somebody will say, Scab, I thought you'd never design a knife. I didn't. It has my input on it. Mine, Captain Electro's, and Jed Hornbeak's. Cap actually made, he and I did a quick collab. Captain's making knives now. He's getting into it. He said, Scab, give me some ideas. We went back and forth. We chose what we wanted. Jed said, Scab, I want to do a quick run with you. What do you like? I said, and the truth is, I asked Cap, I'm pretty sure I texted Cap and just said, hey, we're going to take, and if I didn't, Cap, put in the comments, but I'm pretty sure we talked about it, at least briefly. And it's important that people get credit. That's why I'm saying that. I'm not saying it to be nice. People need credit, right? But we wanted a Hornbeak spin on it. And when you look at this knife, it's a Hornbeak spin. Let's go over the whole thing, and then we're going to look at the other one. So you've got like almost a cream colored Kydex with a dark brown. That looks great. Now look here, guys. I'm going to try to get some good pics up on Instagram. And dude, I've been moving Christmas trees for my mom. With my dad's heart surgery and all, everything's been pushed back. So today was take down Christmas tree day, and I'm covered in shit. Well, not shit, but maybe rat. I don't know. It's the stuff that's on Christmas trees. It don't matter. Okay, look. Now somebody's already made the comment that favors a Tops Tahoma. It does favor it. It was not inspired by that. I love that knife, okay? But it's not inspired by it. The difference when you see the thing here, almost a spear point type deal. This is kind of a signature, that signature jimping from Jed. And then we have my Micarta handle scales and the ergos of that handle. Now, from here to here, the inner grip is right at 4 1/8. So there's plenty of room for me. And I want to say this here, and again, sometimes I come off like a jackass, and that is not my intention. When I do a knife, if I have a hand in a knife, if some of my ideas were used, I don't do them for you. And I know that sounds assholey. I put my thoughts and my ideas and what I like into a knife that I'm going to use. Jed did a small run of these. They will be on his website. I'm happy to help him because I want him to go from here to the moon. That guy's a good man, good-hearted man. I don't know that he's ever said a bad word about anyone in his life. Great guy. Y'all all know the story. I love the dude. And so you see there's 3V still. I like 3V. And here's the other reason I have zero problem QVCing for Jed. Because if you get one of his knives, he's a custom guy, so there's a little more expensive. If you get one of his knives and it breaks and it chips, he's going to make it right. I need a bomb-proof knife. Okay, I don't. I need a company that's going to stand behind its work. That's what I need. That's what I look for. And that's what you're going to get with Jed. Now, you'd have to talk to him about his warranty or guarantee. I mean, you're not going to baton this stupid thing through a brick and break it and go, oh my God, come on. But if you're using it and there's damage to it with normal use, Jed's going to make it right. It ain't going to happen. I've had my hands on enough of his gear that it ain't. But if he does, he does. Let's get some good looks. Now, I'll have specs on the hard use video that we do. This was made and designed with hard use in mind, not abuse. It doesn't need to be broken to prove it's a good knife. This is a cutting tool that I wanted designed as a camp knife. Micarta handle scales, 3V steel, sharp as shit. Cannot wait to test this out. And you can see, not the best camera in the world, but you can see enough that the finish is flawless. I absolutely adore it. Let's look at the CCKSF, and that's simply sheep's foot. I don't know which one I like better, honestly. Same chassis, darker brown micarta, and again, the dark brown leather there. So you see that. Again, the Hornbeak. Jed does all this himself. If it's on a knife, Jed does it. Jed does this, Jed does this. Everything Jed does. I will be getting in a knife in the next couple months from JR that Hornbeak did that is insane. It's insane. If you're on Instagram, I think I shared it. You got it. It's oh my God, it's insane. But this is the same chassis. We're using micarta, a little darker brown micarta there, and this is uniquely Hornbeak. It's still built on the Choirboy Camp Knife chassis. Different blade style. It's a worker. Now, again, there will be a link to Jed. And see right here, guys, look. A lot of people don't like billboarding, etc. Hornbeak on here. And let me just say this. I think it's very, very important. He's got 3V right here. So steel type's up here. Hornbeak's up here. Give you a look at the pommel. It'll get your attention. You have a place for a lanyard there, full tang. The grip is amazing. Cannot wait. This one I'm going to test and send back. The CCK, I keep wanting to call it CCK2. It's the CCKSF. Absolutely, and it's just unique. Some of the stuff Jed, and here's the thing about Jed, okay? You either like his stuff or you don't, and he don't care. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think that's one of the reasons that I love his work so much. You give him an idea, because he don't normally do customs unless you're kind of tight with him. He wants to put out his work, his mind, his mentality. And if you want to buy it, great. Shaney's a lot the same way. That's kind of why I like them both. They put out high-end products. Just a good-looking knife. This thing feels amazing in hand. We'll check the balance. And again, y'all know I'm not a scientist. That's just insanely good, man. A little jumping here. Let's check it out all the way around. And that's it, guys. The CCK and the CCKSF. There will be a link in the website to Jed's website below. He's got all kind of stuff. Y'all check it out. And remember this, guys, more than anything. I'm Scab. You're not. Let me stop. I'm still Scab and you're not, but I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the likes. Thank you for choosing this video. Thank you for choosing me to ride with. I love y'all. Have a great Saturday. These are dope. I'm gone, son. This is the Mohawk from Rosecraft Blades. It's $24 on their website right now because they're discontinuing it. which kills me. This is my favorite work knife of all time. I don't have to ask anybody else about it. This thing has worked and worked and worked.